Hello, everybody. My name is Luis Salazar Jurado. I'm an independent SEO consultant. And in this video, I'm going to share how I began putting Koray's framework into practice. And I hope it is helpful if you're beginning. Or also, it is helpful if you don't know or if you are confused because of so many terms, so many new concepts. So you're going to get this content. This is when I began putting into practice. When I read and understand everything about this first article and combining ideas and understanding everything and connecting the dots between the concept, this is when I put it, let's say, when I start implementing in the projects. So you see here November 2021, and this content, I'm not going to repeat the concept because it has been explained before. Actually, I do believe I do a disservice if I try to explain something that it already been explained. What I do suggest or encourage you is to subscribe to the Topical Authority and Semantic SEO course. The people in the community is great, highly recommended, and at some point in the future, the gates is going to be open. So it's a no-brainer. You should do it. So in this article, I share the re-ranking processes I use in the content strategy I'm going to share now. So basically, you have to read, understand it, and put it into practice. Here you can see in the first image is the, let's say, the father content. And February, March 2022, we identified that several optimization, and what we did was from that original source, we generate two new content. One of them didn't work that well, as you can see in the image. The second one worked better, and what we're going to do is analyze the content. Even though both of them are the same structure, same optimization, same strategy, but one of them didn't work. One was for female and one for male in the pet category we are competing. So again, the concepts, topical coverage in this case, what the information shared is the exact concept and terms I put into practice, and it works. So we're gonna do a little stop in the semantic content network, and I'm also gonna share, this is a different project that if you once you understand the concept and put it into practice, it works from content created from scratch, as you can see, sorry, in the first two images, but also and better from the content you already have created, but let's say implemented semantic SEO optimization, you get some traction because you were missing words, terms, concepts, relations between contents, so on and so forth. Now, we keep with historical data, and this is a very important concept. And as you can see in the image, it took quite close to a year of historical data to, let's say, gain the confidence and the trust from the algorithms in order to re-rank the content. As you can see, the first re-rank, and then it came the second re-rank. This is a step. This is like a kind of building block process, like doing a puzzle, but the game, it never ends. That's the fun part. So again, what is important is historical data, all the information. In a nutshell, what I did was from the whole content, I extract what I understand, connect the dots, and implement. So you can, I encourage you to do it that way, because if not, it's gonna be like you're gonna believe that the problem is so big, is at some point you're gonna get discouraged. And now I'm gonna share the content structure and why I did it, and because I did it. The overall concept of Koray's framework is the cost of retrieval have to be lower than the cost of non-retrieval, so you get an edge. against your competitors. So all the competitors were like creating articles with thousands of words, lots of images, lots of headings, and we took a different approach, which is we choose only 264 words in each article, but we focus on microsemantics. Again, all the concepts are here, nothing new. What I did was get the concept and the information from different sections of content that were created and putting them together. And here I put the source. And now, here let's say, what we did different than the competition and how we get an edge. One, microsemantics. Second, we got video. The competition having a video. We got table. The competition having a table. JSON LD structured data is not that, let's say, key differentiator ranking factor, but I usually do it. And again, because we focus on microsemantics, we don't need thousands of words. We just need the right ones. Here, the structure of the content. Here, the organic traffic increase in SEMrush, Ahrefs. And when the content was getting traction, we implemented like another ranking factor, which is if you put the number in the title and in the heading H1, if it makes sense and there is query demand and so on and so forth, you gain, like you can see, this is a regex. If you take this code and you in Search Console generate the regex, you get the keywords with the numbers. So you see that, let's say in June, we get traction from the optimization we did previously, but the content was generated in February. So it's like a fine-tuning process where every 2-3 weeks you do an implementation, you track it, and then you see the results. You see here the keywords, you see the 50, 100, the year. We, let's say, gain some clusters of keywords, and feature snippet is always help. And you see the table here. So highly recommended to structure the content in order to gain or to conquer feature snippet. And then another re-ranking, and at some point we push the envelope too far. I don't know if that's the right expression, but we try to cover let's say a set of keywords, a keyword cluster that the content did not satisfy the user intent. As you can see here, we dropped the, let's say, the keyword cluster associated with 100 whatever. Here the structured data, interlinked, and I recommend you to watch this video because I learned a lot from Pavel Klimakov in this testimonial. And basically is when you start reading and consuming the content, if you do not understand something, stop, find the definition, read everything, connect the dots, and do not move forward. Because if not, at some point you're gonna get lost. And once I saw this testimonial, I put into practice, and let's say you get more and more confidence, and you again see things more clear. And that's about it. Thank you very much.